So my name is Satvik,
My name is Sahil.
and our third teammate was unfortunately not able to come to the presentation, but we're some high schoolers, and our app idea is TouchGrass.
So let's start off with the problem. 55% of teens have excessive screen time, and this is from the Pew Research Center in 2026, which categorizes it as more than 4 hours each and every day. And excessive screen time is directly linked to mental health issues and especially grade loss, especially in teens like us.
And moving on into how TouchGrass is going to solve that. So TouchGrass is an application that helps people reduce their screen time and practice mindfulness. And at its core, it's a competition because we know, speaking from our own experience, that regular limits that are just going to be ignored. So we're spacing a contest. The person with the least amount of screen time this week is the biggest winner, and the person with the most amount of screen time is the biggest loser. The biggest loser is going to get a punishment each week to motivate them to start cutting down their screen time. And we also have some mindful practices so that they can actually get off of their phone and touch grass.
So how exactly does it work? Right now, since it is a demo mode, the user has to manually input the data of how much screen time they get. However, when we do deploy this in the future, we will use the Apple's screen time API and also Android screen time API to make it more seamless and integrated. And then how do you actually start using the app? The user joins a group with their friends so you get motivated and get set into that leaderboard.
Okay, and a little bit more about the punishment. So let's say that I had 1 hour screen time. I had the least amount of screen time. I'm the biggest winner. And say my friend Sahil here, he had the most amount of screen time. So I get the opportunity to pick an app that's going to be blocked for him for all of next week. Let's say he's been spending too much time on TikTok. Not anymore. We're going to be blocking that for the rest of the week.
And users also get a notification to go outside and touch some grass, along with some daily well-being reminders, such as let's go on a run, let's take a break from Instagram. And there's also a daily log section where they can log what they've been doing and what to practice mindfulness. And we can definitely show you this in the demo, which is coming up right now.
Yeah. Okay. So right now we just opened up the app. We're going to be hit with a daily check-in. If we don't really have anything to say right now, we can go ahead and skip it. But right now, let's just say hackathon. And so that's
Can I
going to
ask
be,
a quick question? Are you running this out of Iowa? Like, what are you running this out of right now? Is this
oh, so
like,
this
are you
one,
on? Yeah.
yeah. Right now, this is a iOS simulator because we can't show you the phone right
Okay.
now. But we are
Rad,
playing
rad Xcode.
a mobile app.
Sweet.
Okay, so this is the first home screen. This right here is an emoji describer. So let's say right now we logged that we had 6 hours this week. Our goal this week was 3 hours, so that's why we're showing a really sad emoji right now. But if we were to be under our goal, that emoji is going to be changed to a smiley face. Also, right here we have the really big timer. This is how much time is left till the end of the week, which is going to be Sunday at midnight, which is when the weekly contest will end, and we're going to be releasing results, and you can ban the app. Scrolling down a little bit, here are some mindfulness tasks. We have things like walking outside, breathing techniques, things like that. Let's say I just drank a full glass of water. I'm going to go ahead and check this off. And if you look up here, we'll have a few missions and we'll see a progress bar for how much we've actually completed. Again, there's going to be things like social things, journaling, and say meditating, things like that.
Moving on to the competitive aspect of things, this is our example leaderboard. We have Priya, which is winning with 2 hours and 44 minutes, Marcus, us, and Thomas, who is at the bottom of the leaderboard with over 6 hours of screen time. And what this does is this really just incites the user to actually keep on using the app and be in that competition. And when you win, you definitely get some joy. And when you do lose, you do also get a learning experience that we do need to remove a little bit of our
Mhm.
screen time too.
And looking into it a little bit more, right now you have to log the screen time, but in the future, we're hoping it's just going to be using the API from iOS for screen time. But let's say we just logged in that we added another 6 hours. So over this, I actually have a warning right here. This is our over 3 hours goal, loser alert active. And we went way over our goal. And right now we're, say, second to last compared to Thomas, who has 6 hours and 33 minutes. Going into a demo mode, say we skipped into the future and somehow we won this contest. Right now you get this winning animation, and then you get to pick the band. Oh, let me redo that. Okay, winning contest, and then picking the band. Let's say the loser was saying too much time on TikTok. I'm gonna go ahead and ban that for the next week. You're gonna get a quick banning animation. It's gonna be banned for the next 7 days, and that's gonna lead you into the Hall of Shame.
And in the Hall of Shame, there's going to be, you can see exactly what apps were banned and who banned which app. And you can see for the past few weeks who has been consistently losing in this kind of competition that we've been too.
We have some notifications here, like Marcus had Reddit banned last week. And then finally, real quick, we have our daily log. These are a few things that we said, oh, this made us happy in the past week. And obviously, these aren't very real, but just for test purposes, you have some statistics down here, 8 check-ins. You had the screen time aspect where we went way over our goal of 3 hours this week, and that's going to be a big red bar to show that we weren't beating that. With that said, do you have any questions for us?
Guys, this is actually absolutely so cool. One, the name TouchGrass. So a little bit of background on me. I used to build consumer apps, and it's actually kind of where I made my bones, was building consumer apps. I had this app, I'll send you a link, called Playbook Get Offline, which is all about getting people off their phones back in the day. This app, if you had made this like 7 years ago, like, and maybe even now, was like this is awesome. Like this is very good. How did you guys make your UI UX?
Okay, so we relied heavily on AI generated code because we're currently
Yeah,
beginner.
no.
What we wanted to
What'd you
focus,
use though?
we use
Use
Claude right
Claude?
now.
What'd you?
And what we kind of wanted to say is we wanted to take the lead on what exactly it wanted to give it. So we decided to do it since it's more of a competition kind of thing to be like a retro neon game arcade kind of thing. So that's why we had like our pixelated, we have these like really pixelated things, these like neon retro kind of feel because we want to give it as like a kind of like a old time game things that we have instead of say like a different kind of vibe that we wanted to go for.
Yeah, this is awesome. So, okay, my other question is, do you have any backend or stuff set up, or is it just the front end mocks?
Right now is just front end, but we are currently using Firebase to make our back end. Of course, there was like we're gonna definitely build it more after the hackathon does end, but right now it is the front end, and when we do implement the back end, there'll be more seamless integration
Mhm.
within the App Store too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Any other questions for the judges? Those guys, really cool. The name, did you guys have the name in mind before the hackathon?
No, we figured
We
it
That's
out.
kind
a
of,
great name.
yeah.
That's a great name. It's like I laughed when I saw it. That's hilarious.